man who is pure in heart and says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms and the moon is bright. So hey, what's going on guys, Rob here from the Hybrid Network and welcome back to another Universal Monsters video. This week, if you haven't guessed it, we're talking Wolfman, and this monster is all over pop culture. Not only that, but the Wolfman or werewolf is cemented in legends centuries ago. It is speculated that the Wolfman comes from Germanic warriors who used ferocious and brutal tactics and wore wolf pelts. So this led to exaggeration in texts, eventually leading to what we know as the Wolfman or werewolves. So the first film the Wolfman appeared in is Werewolf of London in 1935. However, that can be disputed as there is a silent film from 1913 called The Werewolf, which is now classed as a lost film, as all records of it were supposedly destroyed in a fire at Universal Studios in 1924. One of the only actors to reprise their role in the original Universal Monsters series was the actor for Wolfman, Lon Chaney Jr., who appeared in 4 sequels. He described it as his baby. The poem which I recited at the beginning of this video isn't actually from legend, but it was created by a screenwriter of the Wolfman. But due to it being so good, it is used in subsequent films and is even quoted in Van Helsing. As the original Wolfman doesn't actually change when there is a full moon, but when the wolfbane blooms in autumn. The sequels of the Wolfman, however, changed this, and many people forget that the Wolfman is undead and he dies in the original film and he's killed by his father, but then is brought back to life when his coffin is opened to a full moon. A remake of the Wolfman was made by Joe Johnston with Benicio del Toro, who produced and starred as Lawrence Talbot. If this was successful, they were going to make a spin-off called Werewolf: The Beast Among Us. However, it was met with poor reviews and a low box office. So we're here. We're at the reboot in the pipeline for the new Universal franchise, and the rumoured star for this is none other than Dwayne Johnson, which I just don't want. I mean, I love The Rock, but someone could do a far better job at this. The release date at the moment is March 30th, 2018, however I doubt they're going to meet that. I think it'll be pushed back. So, what's your favourite film with the Wolfman in? I'll be doing a history of Dracula next week. Leave a like, subscribe, press the alert button. I've been Rob from the Hybrid Network. Goodbye.